All right, 7 o'clock. I'll call this meeting to order. Chief McDermott, can I give us an invocation?
Yes, sir. If you just bow your heads, please. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for gathering everybody here today to make important decisions for the city. Please watch over our leaders as they make these decisions, and also together to celebrate the success of our 250th anniversary of our birth of our nation, so that we can honor those guys and gals that was involved in that, and just be with us throughout our daily battles as we work to do the best that we can for the city and the citizens that we serve. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Madam Mayor.
Attention, pledge, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, ma'am. Chief. All right, can we get our roll call? Ms. Rita?
Council President Gill.
Here.
Councilmember Baker.
Here.
Councilmember Yeager. Here. Councilmember Alexander.
Here.
Councilmember Swafford.
Here.
Mayor Evans.
Here.
City Attorney Larry Madison.
Here.
Have a quorum.
Awesome. All right, if I could get a motion for approval of the minutes of the work session on June 23rd.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There's none. Minutes are approved. Item number 6, approval of the minutes of the regular meeting on June 23rd, 2026.
Motion.
Second. Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. Minutes are approved. In new business, actually, we don't have any unfinished business. Y'all attended to everything while I was gone?
We did.
Good job. All right, so new business, item number 7. It's going to be Mr. Jeremy, ordinance 1656, amend R2 and R3 zoning permitted uses.
Yes, thank you.
This is introduction only.
This is for introduction only. It'll be for public hearing on the 28th. This one would amend our permitted uses in the R2 and R3 zones. Currently, we have allowance in there for patio home and townhouse lot sizes on appeal within the R2 and R3 zones without going through a formal rezoning process. So basically that was done. Promotion of infill development quite a few years ago when things were a little harder to get going in some areas of town. That was a way to kind of make it more economically feasible for folks. Not so much an issue now. So this would remove that as a use permitted on appeal, and they would either have to do a formal rezoning or in some cases perhaps seek a variance on like lot width or something like that if they have a hardship. But it would remove that as a permitted use on appeal. And the Planning Commission will have a recommendation for you as well prior to hearing on the 28th.
Awesome. Heard Jeremy's introduction. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor of introducing the ordinance, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. It's introduced. Thank you, sir. Looks like you got the next one too. Item number 8,
Yep.
ordinance 1659, amendment to shipping container ordinance.
Yep, this is also for introduction only. This would amend the section of our ordinance pertaining to keeping of shipping containers and block trailers for permanent storage. Those are already prohibited in residential areas. In commercial zones, though, they are not. They're required to be behind the building, which in many cases, they're still visible. They're just behind the rear wall of the building. This ordinance, if adopted as drafted, would make those prohibited within commercial zones as well. One thing I did not mention during work session that's in your summary sheet, but it would also address enclosed trailers that are more than 18 feet in length in residential areas. You would have to screen those, put them in a fenced area. Excuse me. But the main change is the commercial zone prohibition on shipping containers. There would be a provision in there that allows for variance in certain cases, seasonal sales, things like that, and they would still be allowed for shipping receiving purposes, temporary purposes, but not for permanent storage. And again, Planning Commission will make a recommendation on this at its next meeting.
Awesome. You've heard Jeremy's explanation. Do I hear a motion to introduce?
Motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion, can't speak tonight, or questions?
So since our work session,
Yes.
I've spoke to some folks. We feel that there needs to be an avenue to where the one-offs may warrant an exception, and then in the ordinance allow for that.
That is something that can be added if you want to allow a certain number of them, or if you want to allow a certain number on appeal.
Well, and my thinking is, I feel like the ordinance is to address the 9 shipping containers sitting somewhere. But a lot of times when we do these blanket, others get caught up in it. But if we did do an exception where no more than 1 could be viewed as an exception or whatever, okay. But then with that level of scrutiny, also the ability to ensure that it is painted and create some standards for it if it is going to be there.
If it's on appeal, BZA or zone adjustment could approve it with conditions. So they could, Larry, you may disagree, but
Yeah,
if you don't, I think they could do
It'd be
that.
best to do it as a use allowed on appeal, so that you have still some measure of control, and they can put conditions like that if you do that. They say, yes, you can have it, but you gotta keep it painted, for example. And that sort of thing.
How does that, is that a substantial change where advertising, even though it kind of lessens the
It does take it
control?
down
Yeah,
a
we'll have
notch
to
instead of
re-advertise
forward, but
start
you would
over.
re-advertise, okay. Yeah.
If you make that change, we would have to, we'd definitely have to re-advertise and start over, but that's, that's all we require.
That could be awfulness, it's for discussion, but like,
Sure.
it does feel like the one-offs are getting caught up into what we're actually trying to address.
I agree.
So at next meeting, there can be no changes to the ordinance as presented
That's
without
right.
re-advertising.
Yeah, has anybody seconded this motion on the, it has been seconded. You gotta vote on it. If you wanna discuss those things, somebody can move to table it as is, and Jeremy can get what your ideas are in the meantime, and then he and I look at it, and I'll make a decision if it has to be re-advertised or not, or Jeremy and I will.
Well, we're in discussion right now. Can we not just pose ideas, let
Yeah,
him put that in
absolutely.
there and
Sure.
then table it?
Sure.
Okay, so everybody that has an idea, I would like for everybody to be in one room and we get it out right now and then we get this in the ordinance. So if you, obviously you want an exception of some sort.
Well, I'm just spitballing here.
No, I'm sure. I mean, I want to pin it down.
Yeah, to me, that'd be, however we have it listed, allow for an exception of no more than 1.
Okay.
Then outline whatever that exception's handled. BZA,
Some sort of
on appeal.
decorative
Yeah.
appeal on it. Now,
And
this is
then-
not residential though, right? We're still, you don't have any, this is commercial only. B1, do we have to do different zones? Like, is there,
Do it the way you
in
want.
M1, they can have them or no?
In manufacturing, as I've got this drafted right now, they can have as many as they want.
Okay.
It doesn't address them at all. This is just big
But
zones.
you would also need to have a provision that it's for use of that business and not to be rented out. That's one of the problems we're seeing, is people have these things, they're not using them, they're renting their space out like they were a storage facility. That's highly inappropriate.
And I think it's already in there that you're not really supposed to do that. The problem is proving
Proving they're doing
that
it,
it's
yeah.
being leased out,
But if there's one.
Yeah, if there's
they
one, that's
can't-
not gonna happen,
Right.
probably.
Okay, so we got,
So we've allowed for an exception, no more than 1.
And it has to have
Outline the
decorative.
ability to, however we're going to handle the exception. Now, the constraints on what it looks like or painting, does that go in now? Does the BZA handle that?
That's up to you. We can draft
I
something
want
like that
crimson,
now.
crimson and white with a big A on it. How's that? If it's up to me.
I'm moving if that happens.
Right, we can do that, or you can leave it up to the discretion of the BZA.
I'd rather outline the parameters, but
I would rather outline that.
You
gets
can
a
outline the
little-
parameters for the BZA to follow.
Yes.
okay. Yeah.
That's the way to do it, because there
Yes.
may be some exception where if you say we're outright doing this, there might be some situation where you wish you hadn't done that. But if you give them some guidelines to say, as long as it's not an eyesore, blah, 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 whatever, and you should approve it, then they'll follow that directive, and that would be my advice to them.
Okay.
All right. I like that.
Who volunteers to come up with those guidelines with Jeremy this week?
I think Larry and I can probably
We'll
put something together. and
We'll
just-
work it out.
There may be
sooner or later.
an exterior designer out here that wants some input on what that looks like. So
Well, we'll work something up and circulate it and give you all opportunity to comment.
Okay, all right.
Alright.
Anybody
It's
else?
not like there's an emergency getting it done right tomorrow.
No. Okay, so now I need, you can either,
Go back and table it now.
I can't tell you how to,
Do they
hang
need to go back and table it now?
We will. I just gotta, so you can either, it's been seconded, so someone can go back, motion to table, right, or,
Make a motion, we table.
okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, do I need to vote on that?
Yes.
Okay, all in favor? Say
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There's none. Motion's tabled for further discussion with Jeremy and Larry. All right. Got okay, here we go. Item number 9, ordinance 1660, rezoning at corner of Osley Bend Road and Osley Bend Drive from Ag 1 to R1.
This is also for introduction and there will be a recommendation on it from planning commission prior to hearing on the 28th. This is a request to rezone a little over 5 acres from Ag 1 to R1, so the property can be divided into more than one tract. That drops it below 5 acres per parcel, and when they do so, they are compelled to rezone. That is in conformance with the comp plan.
We don't have a recommendation on this yet, right? We'll have
Not
one
yet.
next time.
No, they'll have it. Planning commission schedule's a little off this
Yeah.
month. They'll have it next week, and then you'll have it for hearing on the 28th.
Fully aware. All right. So do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. Motion is in, or the ordinance is introduced. Item number 10, resolutions 26-0714, traffic calming devices. Jeremy.
Yes, this resolution would establish a policy for requesting and review of requests related to speed bumps or traffic calming devices on residential streets. Essentially, it would establish an application process for a speed study. When received, the staff would look to see if it meets the criteria to be studied, and sets forth some things that would disqualify it from being eligible for that. But if it is permissible to do it, the speed study would be conducted. If it was deemed warranted for a calming device, the applicant, the requesting party, would then be required to submit a petition from the owners of property and the residents on the street, a certain percentage of them. And then if that is done, there would be basically a equation in place that would prioritize those if there were multiple requests in a single budget year. And whatever amount of money is budgeted that year, we would take them in priority until we run out of funds, in which case they would be rolled forward to the next year.
Remind me, did we set that number in the, or is that going to be something we look at the budget every year? And
Every
decide?
budget year.
Okay.
Yeah. This would not be permissible on functionally classified roadways, which are listed, as well as essential emergency vehicle routes as designated by the police and fire chiefs. Although they could make exceptions to that if there was a certain location on an emergency route where vehicles don't traditionally pass. So, it wouldn't necessarily preclude or exclude the entire street from being eligible if they made that exception.
Is that in here, the comment about the exception?
It is, yes. That is on the second page.
Okay.
Up at the top, E1.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, that you mentioned at the work session, okay.
And this does not require introductions. You can take action on it this evening if you'd like.
Okay. Mr. Larry, if we need to add something to this, we need to set a date for the first year for another deadline. Do we need to, when they make the motion, say with the first year having a deadline of applications, or do we need to do that separately?
Make the motion with the deadline alteration, yes.
It'll be different in the other years as it's written there, but just with an exception for 2026.
Okay. That would not be a substantial change that would require re-advertising. No, this is
This would
advertising.
have to be
This is not advertised, this is not zoning, so you're good. Yeah, you can do that.
We're just almost done with
Right.
the period this year, so we're gonna give them a little more time for this year.
You can do that.
Okay.
Just add just make a motion to adopt it with that amendment.
Okay, and in the work session, had we come up with September 30th?
30th, sorry. Sorry, you
Okay.
don't have glasses. September 30th.
No, I was just
30th.
looking at 31st. I was like, I didn't
Yeah,
have
so
a
that's,
31st.
it's 30th.
Okay, good deal. All right, so, is that on a, business day this year? I didn't even look at that. Cause I don't wanna come up here on Saturday to take applications.
September
It's
30th,
on a Wednesday. Perfect. All right. So you've heard, Jeremy's explanation and the parameters. If you want to make the motion that need to be put on it, do I have anyone who'd like to make a motion?
I make a motion to approve with the amendment that the deadline for applications for this year, 2026, for 30th. I believe it's a Wednesday.
Awesome. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Any discussion, further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There's none. The ordinance passes. All right. Resolution, I'm sorry. Item number 11, resolution 260714A, retiree longevity bonus through RSA. Madam Mayor?
All right. As I mentioned in the work session, by an act of the state legislature, Alabama Retired State Employees Association and Alabama Public Employees Advocacy League retiree longevity bonus was passed, and it provides for RSA employees to the opportunity to be awarded a one-time longevity bonus to our retirees. The estimated cost to the city would be $20,618. As discussed in the work session, this would be, I think we all mutually agreed, it would be paid out of 2026 funds and a one-time payout, one-time lump sum payout.
All right. You've heard the mayor's explanation. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And there is none. The resolution passes. All right, are we on item number 12? I'm having a really hard time seeing this. We're at item 12, right?
Yes.
All right, item number 12, resolution 26-0714B, accept, reject bids for janitorial services. Ms. Rita?
Yes, sir. On July the 8th, we accepted bids for janitorial service for the City Hall, Library, the Police Department, and the Public Safety Building. The low bidder was Diversified Maintenance Systems with a bid of $1,317.03 per month. I will say there was a wide range of bids, the highest being $15,167 per month. So we really like the 1,300 one. They do have references have been checked. They clean buildings for the Retirement Systems of Alabama, RSA, for Regions Bank, and for Hartselle. We were able to get in touch with the contact with Hartselle, and he was giving them a good recommendation. And I will say, this is a division of Allied Service that Mike, our security guard, works under. So we have an inside track. If they're not doing a good job, we tell Mike to get in touch with whoever he knows, and maybe we can get something done. Because I tell you, I'm tired of dealing with janitorial services that don't do what they're supposed to do.
Awesome. You've heard Rita's explanation. Do I have a motion?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions? I have one question. How many times a month are they gonna clean for $1,300?
A week.
I'll do it for the 15,000.
Yeah, I'm in. All right, sorry. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. Resolution passes. Item number 13, resolution 26-0714C, Morgan County Commission Airport Funding Request. Mayor or Rita?
So I'm going to handle
Okay,
this.
Madam Mayor.
I am seeking permission from the council to request funding from Morgan County for our airport. And this is something that annually we do to seek an appropriation of funds to assist with the operations, the maintenance, and services provided by our airport.
Awesome. You heard the mayor's explanation. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And there is none. The resolution passes. Item number 14, resolution 26-0714D, Morgan County Commission Library Funding Request.
And in similar fashion, it's the same type of request. We are requesting I am requesting of you all permission to request from the county financial assistance with the library to assist with operations, maintenance, and services. And the county benefits from this.
Right. All right, you've heard the mayor's explanation. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions?
We can ask for funding for both libraries, correct? The new and old?
Well, the other one's not in operation yet, so we'll have to
Go back and,
get back to the
Ask
drawing
for-
board on that.
yeah.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There's none. The resolution passes. Item number 15, consider alcohol license for Tula's Mercantile and Wine Bar. This will include a public hearing.
So Tula's Mercantile and Wine Bar has paid their filing fees and followed all of the guidelines for applying for an alcohol license for their new business. And I am requesting you all to grant this. This will be for their new business on Main Street. And my request would be that it be granted on the condition that they receive their certificate of occupancy and can, which will be granted by our building license, our building department. Thank you.
We don't need to make that motion contingent on that, do we? I mean, we do need to make
Yeah.
it contingent. Okay.
That's a recommendation.
I didn't know that if it was already contingent on that or not. I mean, they can't operate a business if they don't have a.
Yeah, but it needs to be a contingency for issues of the license.
Okay. All right, so I'll open a
What
public.
happens, Chuck, sometimes people open their business without a CO, and then we have a problem.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah. All right, I'll open a public hearing. If you'd like to come speak on this issue, please come to the microphone, give your address. I will entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Make a motion that we close the riveting public hearing.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Public hearing is closed. Now I will take a motion to pass the ordinance.
I make a motion to approve contingent upon,
I issued the license, sorry. I can't see it, Rita.
She decided to use a very tiny font this way.
Yeah, yeah. You made a
I
motion.
make a motion that we approve it contingent upon the CO being approved.
Okay. Have a motion?
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. The license is granted conditional on the CO. All right. Item number 16, consider authorizing the mayor to sign a contract with Morgan County Emergency Management Communication District for dispatch services for police and fire department. Say that 5 times fast.
You
Madam
basically
Mayor.
said it all. So that's what it is. I'm asking you all to give me permission to sign a contract with the Morgan County EMA for dispatch services for our police and fire department.
Okay.
This is an annual contract.
Contract pretty much the same as last year.
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I was hoping I did because I really didn't want to be out of 911 service. All right. Have a motion and a second. Any discussion or question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. Passes. All right. Item number 17, consider authorizing mayor to sign maintenance agreement with Temple Inc. Maintenance and Support. Mr. Ben?
Yes, we'll be requesting mayor to be able to sign the renewal of our 12-month maintenance agreement on our signals in Hartselle. This allow Temple to go out and do the reoccurring maintenance that we need. They've also got some numbers in here for emergency rates as well as just standard service rates. The contract amount is $12,965 for the year. This also includes software upgrades for some of the interface. We're able to go in remotely and change any of the signal timings if needed.
Okay. Heard Ben's explanation. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion or question?
This may not be temple related, but I feel like we approved a lot. Traffic signals, is that moving along, or the devices that were being added?
Yes,
I assume they have something to do with it, but.
That's correct, yeah. Those get upgraded. They currently do, and we're just with a different system in place, but that grant is ongoing. Should be bid pretty soon.
So will we need to take another action in order to bring the new ones under the same maintenance agreement?
No, they currently maintain it. It'll just be easier to get these new systems in place.
Okay.
Awesome. So I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. Item passes. Item number 18, consider authorizing mayor to sign agreement with Sports Facilities Development, LLC for Sparkman Park Development.
We've decided to table that.
Yep.
Okay.
So, do we need a motion to table that, Larry?
Yes.
Okay. For reasons discussed in the work session, just defining what we are looking for, I would request a motion to table this.
Motion.
Motion to table?
Motion to
Do I have a
table.
second? Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There is none. Motion is tabled. Or the, what did I table? Yep. It's
Number
tabled.
18.
Table the sport development.
Right. All right. Item number 19. Consider budget transfer request for Public Works. Mr. David. Hey, you're already here.
If y'all can have a talk,
I can see you.
I'll give you my
I know you did. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Came into work a few weeks ago and it was a little bit hotter in the building than what it should be. Anyway, so the coil is bad on our AC unit. Heat pump, $6,000 to replace that.
Here or at your?
No,
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, at Public Works. So $6,000 to replace that. The unit's 14 years old. It's $14,600 just to do all new unit. So we're requesting to transfer $7,000 from street repair and $7,000 from drainage to cover the cost of the heat pump.
He's got the money.
Yeah, he does have the room. All right. You've heard David's explanation. Do I have a motion?
So. Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions? All right, we don't want to keep these people hot, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item passes. All right. So Larry, is it my understanding we need to have a executive session tonight?
Yeah, I'll let the mayor give the,
Well, the reason I'm asking, I need what form I want to do it, because I really don't want, I feel like there's probably some people that want to talk, and I don't want them to make them sit, so can we declare we're gonna go through everything and then declare we're gonna
yeah,
have that in the
you can
motion?
actually wait till the end of the session to do it all.
Yeah, okay, just want to make sure before I got too far into it. All right, so now we'll have comments from the mayor.
All right. I have some presentations to make, but I think I'll just go ahead and do my announcements first, and then we'll do the presentations. First of all, I just want to introduce to the community Madison Anders. Madison, would you stand? She is our new Hartselle Strategic Initiative and External Manager. This position that Madison is serving us with is Hartselle Strategic Growth Officer. She's responsible for implementing the city's strategic plan, securing grants, managing communications, strengthening external relationships, and advancing economic development opportunities. So you will be seeing her frequently, and hopefully she'll be a familiar face to you all as time goes on. And she will be reporting to our development director, Jeremy Griffith. Also want to say congratulations to David Van Connect, our Public Works Director, for your work and subsequent award of $12,450 through the ADEM Alabama Recycling Fund program. These funds will be used to purchase 2 cardboard roll-off recycling containers to support our local recycling, one to support our local recycling program. Then also kudos to our Public Works team on executing the council's approval to demolish and remove the old metal buildings by the farmers market. It has greatly improved the look of our downtown and increased the connection from the market to our historic district. The farmers market has had a really great, strong selling season this year. And just many thanks to Lynn Warren, our revenue officer, for the leadership role that she's taken with the volunteer committee, as well as our Park and Rec maintenance team for the work that they've been doing to get the doors unlocked and keep things rolling there. So really appreciate that, the bathroom doors. Just want to remind everybody that Serve Day is coming up, and that's this weekend. Chamber of Commerce will be hosting that, and a lot of volunteers will be hitting our streets to help improve our schools, as well as doing trash pickup projects and just a lot of ways to bring blessing and to serve our community with their volunteer work. At the Friends of the Library, which is also a volunteer organization, they are soliciting memberships and looking for leadership to help them grow as they transition to the new library facility. Dirt should be moving at our new library in the next 2 weeks, and the building is scheduled to be open before year end of 2027. Also in conjunction with the library, the final summer reading program event is in the next couple of weeks. I wasn't 100% sure. Is it next week, Rita? Do you remember?
I think it's the 16th.
Is it this coming?
I think it is the 16th.
Yeah, so I think it is this coming Thursday then. Okay. And many thanks to Michelle Blaylock and their gifted team for executing this really popular program. They've had over 100 people in attendance every week, and we can't wait for them to come and fill up our new library space. Fall sports registrations are open. Rec League baseball and softball has been reintroduced for the fall season. Check the website for more information. The new Sparkman Park General Manager will be reporting for duty on July 21st, and we look forward to making this formal announcement soon. I just want to say thank you to the council, to our department heads for this traffic calming program. It's really been the first time since I have served that I've watched us really work collaboratively to accomplish something, and it happened seamlessly. And I think it's going to be a great asset for our community and just help us do business better. And that is it. Now I have the privilege of making a few presentations. First of all, I'm going to do it here in the mic so you can hear me, and then I will step down. But first of all, I would just want, as you all know, we celebrated America's 250th semi-sesquicentennial celebration, and we had one gentleman, Lee Green, who stepped forward. He is currently chairing the mayor's patriotic committee, and he has held the responsibility of executing the Veterans Day Parade for over 20 years, I believe. And so he volunteered to take on doing something for our city, and we had a lot of hands that made that work light, and also Karen Fuquay, who served as really that festival's administrator, and it was a great success. It, in my opinion, was the best of Hartselle. We had lots of volunteers, we had vendors, we had music, we had sack races and watermelon eating contests and muskets and cannons, and it really was a grand day. And I think the children had an opportunity to learn about things that in a hands-on way, and I thought it was an excellent, well-executed event. So I have certificates of appreciation for you regarding that. And then secondarily, I want to extend a thank you to 3 gentlemen who took the responsibility of repairing the historic railroad baggage carts at the depot. And those were antiques that have been really a part of our community for years, and they were degrading and have been degrading for a very long time. And they took those home, and with a contribution by the Historical Society, they renovated those. And that is Farrell Vest, Larry Vest, and Tim Mabry. And so you gentlemen, thank you so much. If you're noticing a theme, it is when volunteers step forward and serve our community, and service looks like your time and your financial investment. And we would love to think that the city itself can cover every expense that might come our way, but our coffers are not that deep. And so we need volunteers to make our city great. And so we just appreciate it when you all step forward and do these small things that add up to great value. So y'all come forward and let me give you these.
Awesome.
Over here. Councilman Swafford's suggestion we put up a good picture spot there. We don't have it yet, so we're having to work on that. But thank you, Mr. Best, for your service, and thank you for taking on that responsibility. Anything else? And, Larry, thank you so much. Thank you for your vision and your hard work on that.
Thank you.
Got Tim here. Yep, Tim, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Looks great.
Mr. Come on, should we just step here and this is spot here? He's been bossing you around for a long time, huh?
Doesn't have to be that one, but
That's great. Take pictures. 1, 2, 3.
You're the waterfall.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come on up here. Yes. Thank you for all your hard work. That's Elise. We'll give you yours. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. Is that all your?
Finished.
Okay. There's something I was actually just gonna go ahead and bring up, because I know that it's an item of interest. So do I just introduce the item myself, or?
They're gonna do the public comments.
Okay, do we have to wait to public comments, or can we just let them come down and do this? You wanna come on?
Good evening. My name is Madison Carty. I am with the Hartselle Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm here tonight to request approval for the Surf Day special event permit application. The event will take place this Saturday, July 18th, and we are requesting a road closure of Railroad Street from Main Street to Hickory Street beginning at 6 a.m. There is a correction I need to make on the application itself. Instead of closing the road till 10 p.m., we will just need it closed till the end of the event, which will probably be roughly around 10 a.m. I do have copies of the permit application that was submitted this morning if anyone would like one, and I am happy to answer any questions.
That's great. What time does the event actually begin?
Event starts at 7:45 a.m. That is when we will be starting breakfast.
Okay, 7:45.
7:45, arrive if you want to eat breakfast.
And then please enter this question.
Awesome. All right. You heard the explanation. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion or questions?
What's breakfast?
I'm pretty sure it's Jack's Biscuits.
Unless they get Scott to bring it in and he forgets it.
I'm new. We're still getting some clarification, but I'm pretty sure we're working closely with Jimmy Watson and he's the one.
Awesome. Any other questions? All in favor?
All right.
Opposed? All right, it's granted. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, appreciate it. All right. I do not remember what order we usually go in, so I'm gonna go with Austin.
Yeah, I'll keep it short. I just want to reaffirm Serve Day. It's been a great experience doing the last couple of years. And I think we're at the intermediate school this year, last year at the high school. I love it. I think everybody in town should get out there and help and serve. So 7:45 in the morning, get there bright and early. If you don't have a place to serve, show up and we'll find somewhere for everybody to serve. And then also, we love supporting small business in town. So congratulations again to Tula's. Looking forward to an opening and just supporting our downtown business and this community. The world's tough right now, so supporting entrepreneurs, local businesses, that is critical. It's a hard thing to do, to start a business and keep it operationally successful. So I just want to say we support the business and look forward to more businesses coming into Hartselle.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Ms. Sherry?
Thank you to Lee Green and Karen. That was awesome. We've got Serve Day. I plan on attending. And I also have a book signing at my store. Officer Williams will be there. Saturday, 1 to 5, I believe. And if you come in and bring 2 cases of water for feeding families, you get a free book. So come in and support Officer Williams on his new book release. And that's at 127 Main Street.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Yeager. Mike?
Just want to echo to Lee and all those involved with it was really good. The SAR, DAR people, even in their historic outfits, which had to be sweltering, did a great job. But what I'm more excited about is we didn't have that event before, and y'all put it together. But without those types of events, you don't get to see what Hartselle is, and you don't get to be out in a field or in a building with other people in Hartselle that you might not normally be around and get to interact and, hey, catch. And so I really commend y'all for what you did, but even more so what it brought to Hartselle. Thank y'all for that. And then Serve Day, we've been doing it for years. It's a blast, and it goes quick. So if you're not involved, get involved.
Sure. Thanks, sir. Miss Virginia?
Madison, and we appreciate you coming. Welcome. Glad to have you in the force here. And then, absolutely, Lee and Karen, y'all just blew it out of the water and heard great comments from it. And for those that you have gotten your little certificates tonight, volunteer work is wonderful. We appreciate what you've done and what you're going to do in the future. And Serve Day, always a pleasure. I love it. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Virginia. Yes, sir.
Miss Rita here is a great guardian of the public treasury, doesn't like to waste taxpayers' dollars, but for Chuck's sake, I think we should authorize her to use 2 sheets of paper for an agenda so that he can read it.
The reason I didn't take the glasses was if you don't punish yourself, you won't learn a lesson. So I will not forget them next time.
Actually, I did not change the form. It's the same as it's always been.
Just kidding.
All right. Thank you, though, Larry.
You're welcome.
All right. You don't have anything? Well, I just ditto everything that's been said. Thank y'all so much. That was a great event. The wagons look great. Welcome, Madison, Anders, and so thank you to everybody. Now we'll have public comment, and then we can move forward with declaring it. Okay. All right. So if anyone would like to speak, please come up, state your name and address. Now, Mr. Summerford, and you have 3 minutes.
And we enforce that, Mr. Summerford.
Just give me your address, please, Mr. Summerford.
I'm at 230 Lockhart Road.
Thank you.
In Hartselle.
Yes, sir.
But I want to thank the council for tabling the ordinance number 1659 on the storage containers. As we all know, small business is the backbone of this community and of our town. And it is going to hurt small businesses as it is written right now. And I want to thank you for tabling it. I want to thank Mike and all of you for offering the amendments and agreeing to amend it. It will really be helpful. I mean, my wife's flower shop here in Hartselle has one that she's used for years, and she can't operate really without it. So thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Summerford.
Got 3 minutes in less.
Yeah, you did. In less than a minute. Good job. All right. Anyone else that'd like to speak, please come up. Yes, sir.
Well, he's coming. It's 3 minutes per year for Mr. Summerford.
Oh.
Actually, Kathy wants me to come down and enforce it too.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I'm Mike Williams, 704 Hickory.
Thanks,
I
sir.
want to thank y'all for the ordinance, on the traffic calming devices. But when will the applications be ready? Because I'm ready.
We're hoping within a couple weeks. We just, the only thing left is we've got to work on creating the actual forms for you to fill out, and I know that's a top priority. We'll get those done within, can I commit to 2 weeks? Yes. How about we'll say 10 days?
Okay.
Yes.
Business day.
Is there any way we can get the street department to look at the intersections of Hickory, Sloss, and Hammett?
For what purpose?
After the repaving, they went back down to the old concrete where they dipped. If you're in the westbound lane, there's some places where the concrete is gone and it's already watered out and there's very deep holes.
Ben, can you speak to that? Was there plans to re-pour those?
Those are just free speed bumps.
Yeah. Slow them down. What's the time frame on that, you know?
Yeah, we looked at it, uncovered some issues when it was uncovered, so we're working on it.
Okay.
I talked with the crew leader today about getting some material in there.
Okay.
You know, it'll just be pothole material.
Yeah,
It's
temporary till we get it
temporary.
poured.
It's
Yeah.
more permanent fix.
Awesome. Thank you. Anyone else that'd like to speak? Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you my business address.
Okay.
It's Karen Fuquay, Woodman Life, 107 Main
Yes, ma'am.
Street West. And as an extension of the 250th event, we just couldn't cram everything in it. But on behalf of Woodman Life, we did 250 flags that were special. So this is across the nation. And I was able to secure one for the city of Hartselle because I felt like the city represented what the purpose of this initiative was. And basically 250 flags for 250 years. And it just reflects service, patriotism, commitment. There's a nice little certificate that goes with it. And basically it is an extension of what we already do in our community. Since 1947, we've given out over 4 million flags. And this is just kind of an extension of that as well. But it's to go and be a sign for standing for our values and service, respect, unity, and responsibility to each other. This is a Betsy Ross flag design. So it has the 13 stars and the 13 stripes to go and represent and what our nation was founded on, and both the independence and the unity. And so I would like to go and on behalf of Woodman Life, present this to the city of Hartselle. And after our adjournment, maybe take a picture with the council, just as part of that. Hang it proudly, whatever you want to do with it. It can be part of the time capsule, who knows? But I just wanted to go and give that to you guys. We had it displayed at the event, but like I said, it was a little too crazy to get everything fitted in that day. But I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And honored to present this.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Anyone else that would like to speak? All right, so we need to have an executive session, so we just make the announcement, have an executive session, we'll come back and reconvene.
Law requires the purpose for it to be stated on the record, and I have to certify that that is an appropriate reason.
Do you certify that's an appropriate reason?
I haven't seen the reason yet.
I haven't either.
So, guess that's up to me, yeah. So the stated reason for the executive session is for us to discuss potential purchase of some land.
That's appropriate under law for an executive session.
Okay, do I need a motion to go on the executive session? I can't remember, and we have to declare when we will be back.
And declare when we'll be back, and whether or not the meeting will resume.
Okay, so do I need to make the motion myself, or does someone else need to make it?
No, someone just make a motion to adjourn to executive session.
I make a motion that we adjourn to the executive session.
All right?
Second.
Now, go ahead and vote on that, then Chuck, I'll tell you what to do next.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we're going into executive
All
session.
right. So you need to announce the anticipated time.
No, 15.
15 minutes.
All right, and we will come back and resume the meeting, is that correct?
We will come back and possibly vote on an item.
Okay, council will be in executive session for approximately 15 minutes to return to resume business.
Can we do a picture for Woodman Life before we go to?
We're already in executive session, right?
That's up to you.
This is really
Is it
good
legal?
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Get this
yes.
on.
So, Karen, where did you go? You're hidden behind Lee there, I can't see you. Yes.
Always not a dark dream around.
Wait. One of them's the mayor's husband, and the others are city employees.
Oh, they work here, yeah. You waited.
Thank you.
Tim's the only one that didn't have to wait.
So do I need to make an announcement that we're resuming the meeting, or, okay, so we're resuming our normal meeting. Would anyone like to make a motion?
I make a motion that we hire or approve the mayor to hire Mark Mizell as the city's agent to pursue the purchase of real property.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion or question? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There is none, the motion passes. We've had announcements, we have everything, so we just adjourn now. Do I need a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second. I'm not voting. All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.